Welcome to our channel. Today, I'm going to share something that will completely change your life. The knowledge we are discussing today comes from years of studying the world's most successful people. Learning from others is the fastest way to grow. Why? Because you can learn from their mistakes without making them yourself. You can discover their secrets without spending years searching. Instead of struggling alone for decades, you can learn powerful principles in just a few minutes. Usually, it takes years to understand these life lessons, but in this one video, you will get everything in a clear, simple, and powerful way. And believe me, this knowledge can transform your thoughts, your actions, and your entire future. Every person has the same 24 hours in a day. The successful and the struggling have equal time, but what separates them is how they use it. So watch carefully until the end, because I will share 12 powerful habits that will change everything. These habits will strengthen your mindset, build your confidence, and help you create amazing success. It will also improve your communication skills. Understanding powerful ideas helps you think clearly, speak confidently, and express yourself better. You'll develop stronger vocabulary, better thinking, and more confidence. And before we begin, remember to subscribe to our channel for more life-changing content. Like this video if you want more motivational speeches. Comment below your favorite habit after watching. Now, let's begin with the first powerful habit that will transform your life. Habit 1. Wake up with purpose and intention every morning. What does this mean? This habit is not just about waking up early. It's about starting each day with clear direction, energy, and determination. When you wake up with purpose and know exactly what you want to achieve, you are programming your mind for success, productivity, and growth. Why is this powerful? Research shows that your morning routine shapes your entire day. If you wake up late, check social media, and start without direction, you waste precious energy and focus. But if you wake up with intention, plan your day, and start with positive energy, your brain becomes focused, motivated, and ready to win. Successful people protect their mornings like gold. Imagine two entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur 1 wakes up whenever, grabs the phone immediately, scrolls through social media, and starts the day reactive and distracted. The day feels chaotic and unproductive. Entrepreneur 2 wakes up at a set time, takes 5 minutes to plan, focuses on priorities, and starts with clear intention. The day feels organized and powerful. Who do you think will build a successful business? Obviously, Entrepreneur 2. Not because of talent, but because of intention and focus. How to use this habit? Every night, decide what time you will wake up and stick to it. When you wake up, don't touch your phone for at least 30 minutes. Take 3 minutes to think about your main goal for the day. Start with intention, not distraction. This simple morning habit can transform your productivity, focus, and entire life. Habit 2. Invest in learning something new every single day. Most people stop learning after school or university. They think education is over. They watch entertainment, scroll social media, and never grow. But successful people never stop learning. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And if you stop growing, you start dying. Your brain needs new information to stay sharp, creative, and powerful. Learning keeps you ahead of others and opens new opportunities. Imagine you know two people in the same job. Person A stops learning after getting the job. They do the same thing every day, never improve their skills, and stay at the same level. Person B learns something new every day. They read for 20 minutes, watch educational videos, and practice new skills. After 1 year, who gets promoted? Person B, because they invested in themselves while others stayed the same. Solution: make learning a daily habit. Read at least 10 pages of a book every day. Watch one educational video instead of entertainment. Learn one new word or concept daily. When you commit to daily learning, you become unstoppable. Habit 3. Take full ownership of your results. Your life is the result of your choices. If you blame others for your problems, you give away your power. But if you take ownership, you take back control. Most people love to blame. They blame their parents, their boss, the economy, or bad luck. But blaming changes nothing. Taking responsibility changes everything. Winners take ownership. Losers make excuses. Which one are you? Imagine two students who failed an exam. Student A blames everyone. The teacher was unfair, the questions were too hard, I didn't have enough time. They never improve because they never take responsibility. Student B takes ownership. I didn't study enough. I need better preparation. I will do better next time. They improve because they own their results. Solution: stop blaming external factors for your problems. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? Take 100% responsibility for your life. Remember, when you blame others, you become weak. When you take ownership, you become powerful. Habit 4. Focus on one thing at a time with complete attention. We live in a world of distractions. People try to do 10 things at once. They check their phone while working, think about problems while talking, and never give anything their full attention. But success requires deep focus. When you do one thing with complete attention, you do it excellently. When you multitask, you do many things poorly. The most successful people practice deep focus. They eliminate distractions and give their full energy to one task. This is how greatness is created. Imagine two writers. The first writer tries to write while checking messages, browsing the internet, and watching videos. After 3 hours, they have written 200 words of poor quality. The second writer turns off all distractions. They focus completely on writing for 1 hour. They produce 1,000 words of excellent quality. Who will finish their book and become successful? The focused writer, because quality and productivity come from deep attention, not divided focus. Let's look at learning a new skill. If you practice guitar for 30 minutes with full focus, you improve faster than practicing 2 hours while distracted. If you study with complete attention for 45 minutes, you learn more than studying 3 hours while checking your phone. Focus is not about time. It's about attention. How to develop this habit? When working on something important, remove all distractions. Set a timer for focused work sessions. Give one task your complete energy before moving to the next. Practice saying no to distractions. Your ability to focus deeply will determine your success. Habit 5. Exercise your body to strengthen your mind. Many people think exercise is just about looking good. But the truth is, physical strength creates mental strength. When you exercise, you don't just build muscles. You build discipline, confidence, and mental power. Your body and mind are connected. A weak body creates a weak mind. A strong body creates a strong mind. Exercise releases chemicals that improve mood, focus, and energy. Regular exercise builds the discipline needed for success. Imagine someone who wants to start a business. Person A never exercises. They feel tired, stressed, and give up when things get hard. Their body is weak, so their mind is weak. Person B exercises every morning. They have energy, handle stress well, and push through challenges. Their body is strong, so their mind is strong. Who will build a successful business? The person with physical and mental strength. Think about any successful person you admire. Most of them exercise regularly, not because they have time, but because they make time. They know that physical strength creates mental strength, and mental strength creates success. How to start? Begin with just 10 minutes of movement every day. Walk, stretch, or do simple exercises at home. Build the habit slowly but consistently. Your body is your vehicle for success. Keep it strong. Habit 6. Practice gratitude even in difficult times. Most people only see what they lack. They focus on problems, complaints, and what's missing. But successful people practice gratitude. They see opportunities in problems and lessons in failures. Gratitude is not about ignoring problems. It's about finding strength in any situation. When you practice gratitude, you train your brain to see possibilities instead of limitations. This mindset creates success. Many people think, I'll be grateful when I'm successful. But the truth is, you become successful when you're grateful. Gratitude creates the positive energy needed for growth. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. Person A complains constantly. Life is unfair, nothing works for me. Why do bad things always happen to me? They stay stuck in negative energy. Person B practices gratitude. This is difficult, but I'm learning. I'm grateful for this chance to grow stronger. At least I have the opportunity to try. They find energy to keep moving forward. Who overcomes the challenge? The grateful person, because gratitude creates resilience. Write 3 things you're grateful for every morning. When facing problems, ask, what can I learn from this? Thank people who help you, even in small ways. Gratitude transforms your energy, and energy transforms your life. Habit 7. Build systems instead of setting goals. Everyone sets goals. I want to lose weight. I want to make money. I want to learn English. But most people fail because they only have goals, not systems. A goal without a system is just a wish. Goals tell you where to go. Systems tell you how to get there. Successful people don't just set goals. They build daily systems that guarantee progress. The difference between dreamers and achievers is systems. Imagine 2 people who want to write a book. Person A sets a goal. I will write a book this year. But they have no system, so they write when they feel inspired. By the end of the year, they have 10 pages. Person B builds a system. I will write 500 words every morning before work. They follow the system daily. By the end of the year, they have a completed book. The difference? One had a goal, the other had a system. Think about getting fit. Goal: lose 10 kilograms. System: exercise 30 minutes every morning. Eat vegetables with every meal. Sleep 8 hours nightly. The goal is the destination. The system is the vehicle. Without the vehicle, you never reach the destination. How to build systems? Break your goal into daily actions. Create a routine you can follow regardless of motivation. Track your daily progress, not just the final result. Systems create inevitable success. Habit 8. Speak less and listen more to gain wisdom. Most people talk too much and listen too little. They want to prove they're smart, share their opinions, and be heard. But real wisdom comes from listening. When you speak, you repeat what you know. When you listen, you learn what you don't know. The smartest people in the room are often the quietest. Every person you meet knows something valuable. The question is, are you listening? Imagine 2 people at a business conference. Person A talks constantly. They interrupt others, share their ideas, and try to impress everyone. At the end, they've learned nothing new. Person B listens carefully. They ask questions, pay attention, and absorb information. At the end, they've gained valuable insights and connections. Who benefits more? The listener. In conversations, speak 20% and listen 80%. Ask questions that help others share their knowledge. Listen without planning your response. The more you listen, the wiser you become. Habit 9. Embrace discomfort as your teacher. Everyone wants comfort. Easy life, no struggles, no pain. But comfort is where dreams die. Growth only happens in discomfort. Your comfort zone is a prison. It feels safe, but it keeps you small. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you choose weakness over strength. Champions are built in discomfort. Think about a muscle. It only grows when you push it beyond comfort. Your mind is the same. It only grows when you challenge it. Imagine 2 people learning a new language. Person A stays comfortable. They only practice easy words, avoid speaking, and never risk making mistakes. After 1 year, they barely improve. Person B embraces discomfort. They speak even when scared, make mistakes publicly, and practice difficult conversations. After 1 year, they're fluent. Discomfort is the price of growth. Look at any successful person's story. They all went through uncomfortable periods: rejection, failure, criticism, doubt. But they didn't run from discomfort. They learned from it. Do one uncomfortable thing every day. When you feel scared, move toward it, not away. Remember,
Comfort is the enemy of achievement. The more discomfort you can handle, the more success you can create. Habit 10. Protect your energy from negative influences. Your energy is your most valuable resource. Not time, not money, but energy. And most people give their energy to things that drain them. Negative people, useless content, toxic environments. They wonder why they feel exhausted and unmotivated. You become what you consume. If you consume negativity, you become negative. If you consume positivity, you become positive. Your energy determines your results. Imagine your energy is like a phone battery. You start each day at 100%. Every negative conversation drains 10%. Every complaint drains 5%. Every toxic social media post drains 3%. By noon, you're at 20% energy. How can you create success with no energy? Now imagine protecting your energy. You avoid negative conversations. You stop consuming toxic content. You surround yourself with positive influences. You maintain 80% energy throughout the day. This energy creates success. Stop watching negative news that you cannot change. Limit time with people who drain your energy. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad. Your energy is sacred. Protect it like your life depends on it, because your success does. Habit 11. Take immediate action on your ideas. Everyone has great ideas. Ideas for businesses, projects, improvements. But most people wait for the perfect moment. They plan, research, and prepare forever. Meanwhile, someone else takes action and succeeds with the same idea. The difference between winners and losers is not ideas, it's action.
An average idea with great action beats a great idea with no action. Speed of implementation is the ultimate advantage. Perfect timing doesn't exist. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Imagine two people with the same business idea. Person A waits for perfect conditions. They need more money, more knowledge, more confidence. They wait and wait. 1 year later, they're still waiting. Person B starts immediately with what they have. The website isn't perfect, the product needs improvement, but they start. 1 year later, they have a profitable business. Who succeeded? The action taker. Think about any skill you want to learn. You can read 100 books about swimming, but you'll never swim until you jump in the water. You can study business for years, but you'll never succeed until you start one. Knowledge without action is worthless. When you have an idea, take one small action immediately. Don't wait for confidence. Action creates confidence. Start before you're ready. The universe rewards action, not intention. Habit 12. Review your progress and adjust your direction daily. Most people never look back at their progress. They keep moving without knowing if they're going the right way. They repeat the same mistakes and wonder why nothing changes. But successful people review and adjust constantly. What you don't measure, you don't improve. Daily review helps you learn from mistakes, celebrate small wins, and stay on track. Without review, you're driving with your eyes closed. Imagine a pilot flying a plane. If they never check their instruments or adjust their direction, they'll end up completely lost. But if they constantly monitor and adjust, they reach their destination perfectly. Your life is the same. Without regular review and adjustment, you drift off course. Imagine two people trying to improve their life. Person A never reviews their progress. They make the same mistakes repeatedly, waste time on things that don't work, and feel stuck. Person B reviews every evening. What worked today? What didn't? What will I do differently tomorrow? They improve daily and make rapid progress. Every night, spend 5 minutes reviewing your day. What did you do well? What can you improve? Adjust your approach based on what you learn. Small adjustments create massive changes over time. Final words. Your transformation starts now. Life will not wait for you. Every day you delay is a day wasted. Every excuse you make is an opportunity lost. But here's the truth that changes everything. You have more power than you realize. These 12 habits are not just ideas. They are tools for transformation.
The question is not whether they work. The question is whether you will use them. Right now, you stand at a crossroads. One path leads to the same life, same struggles, same regrets. The other path leads to growth, success, and fulfillment. The choice is yours. But understand this clearly. If you want an extraordinary life, you must do extraordinary things. Average actions create average results. Exceptional actions create exceptional results. The world is waiting for you to become who you're meant to be. Your family needs the best version of you. Your dreams deserve your full commitment. Your future depends on what you do today. So make the decision now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Choose one habit from this video and start immediately. Because the moment you take action, everything changes. The moment you commit, the universe responds. The moment you begin, you've already won. Your new life is not years away. It's one decision away. And that decision is now. So take it. Your future self will thank you. And the world will be better because you chose to grow. If this motivated you, comment below which habit you will start today. Like this video if you want more powerful content. Subscribe to never miss life-changing wisdom.